Hello. How you guys? How y'all doing? I miss y'all. It's been a while. And for the first time in many years, I did not do like I normally do. So my apologies. The day kind of got away from me that day. I can't believe Christmas came, gone, and here we are at New Year's. So I wish all of you a very happy New Year. And someone said Happy New Year. I can't really read it because I'm driving, but Happy New Year's to you too. And that's the purpose of this video, for me to just come on here and do an end of the year greeting and see how everybody is doing. Anybody doing anything tonight for New Year's Eve? I'm not. My husband did mention maybe going to church, but I don't think so. I would prefer to just stay home. Anybody going out partying, going clubbing, going around family and friends? What are you guys' plans for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day? Tomorrow I'm just going to cook some things. I have to work the next day, so not doing too much tomorrow. Besides cooking, I was thinking about making a seafood boil. Have you guys ever had seafood boil? It's so good. But I didn't buy any crab legs, so I might make just a little version of the seafood boil. I hope this is not distracting, but it's kind of sunny. I might make a little version of that without the crab legs because I forgot to buy some. So I might do it with chicken and hot links, and we usually put a boiled egg in there, which I love. Just and some corn. I think I do have some corn. So I might do something like that. Something simple. I fell all the way off the wagon with the eating thing, you guys. Have to get that back together. The holidays gets me every time. Christmas I ate like everything. And have not been doing well with that. I'm gonna have to get it together. I know I can do it because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. So I have to keep trying. But the holidays, I can eat good all year. But the holidays gets me every single time. The cake, the cookies, the pies. How was Christmas? What did you guys do for Christmas? I hope everybody had a really good Christmas and was not lonely. I think about the TI community around the holidays. Think about you guys all the time. And pray. I pray for all of us all the time. But especially around the holidays, because I know that it can get lonely, for people. Even people who are not TIs deal with loneliness around the holidays. But our community, the isolation piece is kind of rough for some people. So how did you guys get through that? Was it okay for you? Or were you around family? Maybe you were around family and friends. Hopefully you guys were. I was just around my little family. my daughter came, and I'm always so happy when she comes. I was sad because she didn't stay long. She stayed longer for Thanksgiving when she came, but Christmas she just stayed a few days. She had to get back, so that was kind of sad. But I was happy that she was here. I'm gonna tell you guys something that brought me joy this Christmas. I handmade everybody in my family something. I handmade them some things, and they liked it, and I liked it, because I think those are sentimental things. Like you can buy whatever, but when somebody makes something for you, that's from the heart. And so I made all of them something, and and I hope that they cherish it. Those type of things become very sentimental, and hopefully will last a lifetime. My husband's, I still haven't given him. I made it, but I haven't given it to him yet, and the reason why is because I made him. Y'all know I'm always learning how to do something because I love to learn. I think we should always be learning stuff. But I made him a what do you call it? Wallpaper for your cell phone. I practiced on how to do that, and I made myself some wallpaper for my cell phone. Y'all know what that is? Like you look at your cell phone, it's almost like a screensaver, but it's wallpaper. They call it wallpaper. So I made him one on a topic that I know he likes, and he's excited about it, but I just haven't downloaded it to his phone yet. So I'm excited about that. And I made my daughter some really, really, really nice bookmarks, because she's a book reader. She liked them too. And I actually made a whole bunch of bookmarks just because I was just doing stuff that day. And I had her pick the ones, her favorites, and so she has those. I'm happy about that. And you know what? It was so hard for me to find, what do you call those things, you guys? The tassels that you put on a bookmark. It was so hard, even on Amazon. They had the little ones, the mini ones, but nobody had the big ones for bookmarks. So I went around to some of the craft stores, and finally this one lady told me that that's because books are sort of becoming obsolete, because most people don't read hardback books anymore. They read, like on their Kindle or some sort of device. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. But my daughter, she still reads. Well, she does read from her Kindle, but she also reads from books. She and my husband, they both are bookworms. He has, I don't know how many books. So I made that, and I made my son something, and that just made me happy. That made me really happy. And I got a lamination machine for Christmas. That made me happy. So I was able to laminate the bookmarks, and they came out so nice. I'm going to make myself some too. I'm probably make mine for my Bible, because I don't really read too many books. I should, because they said that books is really good for your memory. And people who read a lot, they normally don't get like Alzheimer's or dementia. Not that I think I'm gonna get that, but I'm saying, like, if you exercise your mind, you, for the most part, don't have to worry about stuff like that. Okay, I don't even know. Am I going the right way? Let's see. Traffic flowing a little bit too smooth. Makes me think I'm going the wrong way. So anyway, so there's that. But yeah, my Christmas was good. It was quiet. Oh, and for the first time, my kids are full-grown adults. You guys know that. But for the first time, we dressed alike on Christmas. I was like, why we didn't do this when y'all were like 5? But it was cute. We took pictures. So that was nice. Went to the movies. I forgot what we went to see. I went to sleep, of course. that was it. Oh no, we found another. We found a new Christmas tree spot. You know how you go down the block and all the trees are lit up? So we found a different spot this year. So we went there, and that was really nice. And then a couple days later, we took my mom and dad to look at Christmas trees, and that was good. Those are the things. It could be me getting older, but those are the things that mean a lot to me now, you guys, family. You know what I mean? Just doing things that are creating memories, because we create memories every day. You know, we create bad ones or we create good ones, or, you know, or we allow other people to create memories for us. So when you are targeted, there's a lot of bad memories that are going to be created for you, a lot of trauma-based memories. And so I am very intentional about creating memories that I want to have. And with those memories, you know, I decided that I need to be taking more pictures, you know, to remember those good times. So we took my parents to 3 different Christmas tree spots, and my mom's still talking about it. She really enjoyed that. Life is short, you guys. The few people you have left in your life, you know, do nice things for them. Spend time with them. Also created like some people would call it a vision board, but for me it's just like my goals for 2025 for myself. And I made it like a collage on my phone, on my screensaver. And it has like goals that I would like to accomplish next year. I just feel like, and I've been like this for many, many, many years, going back to my 20s. I feel like at the end of every year, I would like to see progress. Because, like, what's the point? What's the point of being here if we're not going to grow and learn and have some progression in our lives? That's just me. For me, I just need to see progress. Yeah, there's a whole lot of things happening that try to prevent us from seeing progress, but progress is still possible. The devil wants you to think that it's not, but it is. It is. No matter how small, no matter how big, you know, we can all grow. And we should try to do that. So I have my little thingy on my phone, and I also chose a word of the year. Okay, come on, Caltrias, it's okay. I chose a word that resonated with me, that I want to try to help to catapult me or advance me to where I want to be in this coming year. So that word is also on my little vision board thingy on my cell phone. And yeah, I'm just gonna try. All we can do is try, you guys, you know, and trust God and pray and do our part. Because faith without works is dead. So you can have all the faith in the world, but if you're not doing any work, so you're not doing your part, then I don't know. You gotta have faith. You gotta keep the faith. You have to walk by faith and not by sight. Not what it looks like. God is still in control. We have a new president coming in. Well, an old new president. Old and new. He's already been our president before. So we'll see how that goes. You know, a lot to pray for. I think that him and Elon, those are two very strong egos. So we'll see how that goes. But I think they're already falling out. And I could just see that just falling apart. Because the egos. Very strong. pray that this upcoming year is a good year. But I really do hope that everybody sets goals for themselves. Only you know where you want to improve in your life. Everybody's situation is different. But I really pray that you set out to accomplish some things. I really do. If you're targeted, don't look at it like, oh, it's not going to work anyway, so why try? No, that's defeating yourself. No. A lot of people and a lot of things are already coming against you, but you don't have to come against yourself. Still try. I'm always going to try, period. I just am. And trust me, I go through a lot with this targeting stuff, but I'm still going to try. I'm still going to pray. I'm still going to trust God, keep the faith. I hope that we all do. I still don't have my YouTube privileges, you guys. But I think I saw something in my email that said on the 20 something of January that they'll look at it again or something. So I got to figure out what I need to do. What I need to do to bow down to YouTube. To get my little privileges back. Okay, I'm gonna park, then I can read it. I went clearance shopping today, you guys, on the Christmas stuff. I don't really do that too much, but what I did today, and I think I got some pretty good stuff because a lot of that Christmas stuff was just $1, or even some of it was just some change. And one of the things that I did get was this great big Christmas bag that you put your tree in. And when I tell you it's huge, it is huge. I was able to get the tree, because I have an artificial tree, a tree and all of the ornaments in there. But the thing is, those bags can be used for anything, and they were like $4. And when I tell you they are big, they are very, very, very large. But I can put all my craft stuff in there. I don't have to use it for the Christmas tree. So I bought several of those. Bought my mom some. She was so happy. But I have a lot of craft stuff because I be crafting. So I think I'm gonna put it all in those bags and store them away nice and neat. Because right now they're just all over the garage. You know, my husband had bought me some stuff for Christmas, right? And I needed to take some of it back just because it didn't fit. So I needed to take some of it back. And if anybody knows Walmart's policies, I do. Because I'm always there. That's how I know their policies, their return policies. And normally, you can return items without a receipt, and they'll give you a gift card or a store credit or something. But they decided with me they're gonna change the rules. So she tells me that I can't return anything without a receipt, which that's not true for Walmart. And if I do return anything, it cannot be more than $10. I'm like, okay. That is not Walmart's policy, you guys. So people who got stuff for Christmas, in other words, if you got something for Christmas, let's just say somebody gave you a television for Christmas. Most of the time, Christmas items, you're not going to have the receipt because someone gave you a gift. So you're telling me that you cannot return anything without a receipt over $10. That is so not true. But you know what? The Lord told me to just shut my mouth. Sometimes you got to be tapped into the spirit. Well, not sometimes, all the time. We should be tapped into the spirit, you guys, because stuff like that, they targeting you. Since when does Walmart not return things without a receipt? Things that have never been opened, tag still on, everything. So I had to hold my peace. And then I got to Ross, and Ross said the same thing. And I'm like, you know what? These people really, they really target me. They really do. So she was just talking on and on and on. And at some point, I just walked away. I try not to do the back and forth thing. Like I've already done that in my life. And I just try not to do that too much anymore. So I just simply went home, got the receipt from my husband, and took it back today. It was nothing. That same lady helped me. It was nothing she could say. But that's the kind of things that we go through as TIs. That's the kind of subtle things that other people don't even realize. Happy New Year, Rochelle. Gang stalking simulation. How are you doing? Happy New Year's, Carol. Empowered, PPB UK. Happy New Year's. Turtle Day says, are things stolen from you? Yes. Not a whole lot, but yes, I've definitely had things stolen. Yeah. My husband was just reminding me that someone stole my first wedding ring, and I totally forgot about that. I knew the ring was gone, but I totally forgot that somebody stole it. It was beautiful, too. It was so pretty. It was two pieces, and when you put them together, it made a rose. Very, very, very pretty. Yeah. You have to be careful with people who you let in your house. You have to really be careful with that. So yes, people steal. They leave things out of my bag. I have to really watch at the store when I buy stuff because I'll get home and it won't be in my bag, but they charge me for it or they'll overcharge me. I was at Costco the other day, and because I shop so much, I kind of know about how much my total should come up to. Maybe not exactly, but I can get pretty close. And I told the guy, I said, no, my total shouldn't be that high. He said, oh yeah, I double charged you for, I forgot what it was. And so he knew he double charged me. Like, oh my gosh, it's too much sometimes. Too much. So yes, people still. What has been stolen from you, Turtle Days? Rochelle says, sorry to bother you with this, but I worry about my circumstances now. What's your circumstances? Would you like to share? Totally up to you. But if you, we don't know what your circumstances are, so you have to let us know. Are you in GB? No, I don't know where GB is. Oh, you're asking Rochelle that. Okay. So, what's you guys' plans for yourself next year? I hope everybody has a plan for their life. What do I plan to do? My daughter is graduating, thank God. So hopefully we can, well, we definitely will be flying down there for the graduation, but hopefully we can also take a vacation because I haven't had a vacation since before the pandemic, you guys. Like a real vacation. And I think I need one. I'm kind of tired, mentally tired. I would love to just go around some water and go on the beach somewhere. That's one of the things I'm hoping to do this coming year. Oh yeah, we definitely we miss Buddy this Christmas. We miss Buddy. I watched the video of his last days. I don't know why I keep watching that video. I need to stop watching that. It makes me sad. But yeah, we miss Buddy. We had an ornament on the tree for him though. His paw print. I'm kind of wanting to get another puppy, but I don't think I should. Yeah, I don't think I should get another one because I can't deal with the end of life. That is hard. That's very very hard. So maybe not. Maybe I'll just go to the SPCA and pet some dogs or something. And I think it's a good idea to close the door to relationships that are one sided. You know how you're really all into somebody, you're very friendly with them, or it could even be a relationship, and you're just all into them, but they really not your friend, or they really not into you like that. I'm gonna close the door to those. I already closed the door actually to a whole lot of them, but I'm gonna close the door some more to those type of relationships in the coming year. You know, you can use all that energy to focus on your goals, on the things you're trying to do, rather than to waste time and give your energy to people who really don't deserve it. I'm gonna try to get back to videos. That I'm gonna try to do next year. You said hate to dampen the mood, but the UN has passed the Pact of the Future. What is that, Deborah? I'm not sure what that is. Summer Blizzard says, haven't seen you in a while. I know. YouTube has kicked me off of here pretty much. They done took so many privileges. I'm not even ever sure if I could do a live stream, but the last two they allowed me to do it. So, um, Cool Bree says, "I pray for your circumstances. Thank you, and I have circumstances as well. It's been a rough past 3 years, but I pray this year is better. Happy New Year, everyone." Oh, sorry to hear that. It'll get better. Narcissist abuse is off the charts. You said, and gang stalking many times. Those people who are close can turn. The thing is, it was you that was you're saying that people that are close to you, they can turn on you when it comes to the target and stuff, and that is true. But the thing is, you were close to them, but they were never close to you. They were pretending to be close to you, but they weren't. It was all a lie. That's why we need that strong discernment. Because when I look back, like people who have turned on me, I kind of figured it, but then you try to reason with yourself, be like, nah, I'm just overthinking this, or that was an accident, or they didn't mean to say that, or they didn't mean to do that. But really, that was the Lord showing us all along that those people really were not for us. The Bible says if they're not for you, they're against you. There really is no in between. So when I look back at my own situation, they didn't really turn. They were never there for me anyway. They really were not. Most of those people are used as handlers. They could be friends, family members, co-workers. You know how it says at the end of the year, out with the old, in with the new? Those type of people are going out of my life. I was telling myself the other day, I'm just going to have to accept some things. I'm going to have to accept some things because I don't want to deal with those kind of people. They're not serving me. They're not benefiting my life. If you know you're a good person, then you deserve good people in your life. You deserve good people. You deserve good things. You know, you don't deserve to be treated any kind of way. And those people that are like that who turn on you, they secretly hate you. And it's very dangerous to be around people who hate you. It is. I don't care how nice they appear, they hate you. They hate you. And they working for the devil. So those people are never going to be good for your life. And we have to accept that. We have to accept the fact that everybody is not for you. And if they're not for you, the Bible says they're against you. You really have to get that in your head. And I'm talking to me. You really have to get that in your head because these people can do some serious damage to you. They can. And there's nothing you could do to make them like you. And why would you want to? Why would you? You're a nice person. You're a beautiful person. Shouldn't have to force anybody to like you. They switch sides. They on the other side. They over there with the devil. So let them stay over there. They don't need to bring that drama to your life because that's all they're going to do. They're going to have you all upset, all confused, angry. Have you ever been around somebody who could really just shift your energy? I have. They could really just shift your mood. Just the fact that you're in their presence. Like they come to cause conflict. You don't need that. You don't need that. You don't deserve that. There are some people they're in the room, you could just walk in the room and bam, your good mood just switch. You don't need that. And those people, they love it. They love it. They love keeping you upset. They love it. Okay, so Deborah said, we will have IDs as global citizen, not our country. Okay, so not a U.S. citizen, but a global citizen. Okay. Digital currency. I could definitely see that. Um, and dissenters who speak against it will be dealt with by AI. Possible closing banks. Yeah, I could see that too. Unable to fly on airplanes, subway, drive on public roads. That's like that movie I saw with Justin Timberlake years ago. Talk about being targeted. Well, I'm tired of being handled by fake authorities and have closed the door on many people. My source, Dr. Sherry Tempery, who put it on video. Hmm. Yeah, I need. Can you put the link? I would love to see that video. If you can, post a link, please. So you say you're tired of being handled by fake authorities. I've closed the door on many people. Well, it's real sketchy because that's not even the right word. Um, because we want people in our life, and we should have people in our life, and God doesn't intend for us to be alone. So we don't want to go into total isolation. But at the same time, you have to use that discernment that God gives us because you don't want to be handled. You don't want people in your life who's trying to target you and handle you. So I get it. And you do have to shut people out because I'm telling you, if you are a true targeted individual, there are people in your life who shouldn't be there. That's just period. That's period. They always gonna try to put people in your life. I cut them off all the time, and I come on these videos and I do these videos, and I never mention it. They know who they are. I just block them. I don't give them no explanation. I don't go back and forth. I just block them. Simple as that, and I'm done with it. Some of it hurts, but you know what? I'll get over it because it's gonna hurt worse if I keep them in my life. They know who they are. I got one. She changes her name, comes back on my videos, changes her name, sends me all these crazy emails, changes her name, come back to my email. I don't say a word. I just block her. I don't have time for that. There's something very, very special about us where these people just constantly want to be bothering us. But you can't give people free reign into your life. You can't give people free reign into your head, into your mind, to be able to say anything they want to say to you and it bother you and it keep you up all night and like no. You have to be in control of you as much as possible. That's all of us. God's gonna reveal everything. He's gonna reveal everything. I was thinking about that the other day because I was telling you guys we had took my parents to see the Christmas trees and stuff. So we were up at the Mormon temple because Mormon temple. Now I don't, you people could be whatever religion they want to be. That's their thing. But I don't really. My spirit don't really connect with that. Okay, but at Christmas time they do a fantastic Christmas show and it's open to the public. So, we'll drive up there sometime. And then we have to deal with all the targeting mess that comes with it. But we were up there. We were just showing my parents all the lights up there and stuff. Because they really do a nice job of that, lighting it up. And it's open to the public. So we went up there. Wait a minute. Let me put up my glasses. Hold on, y'all. See. So we went up there. Wait a minute, there's some chaos going on behind me, and I'm just trying to see. So hold on. Okay, so we went up there, and my mom needed to sit, so she's sitting on the bench, and there's this lady over to the right, and she's just standing there staring. Now, when you're a TI, you already know. You could pick up on the targeting stuff. So I knew that she was a perp, and she's just sitting there and standing there, just staring at us, just standing there staring. And so I stood back in the grass. I moved kind of far away from everybody, and then I think I went to take a picture. Yeah, I think I went to take a picture of my mom and them. And the lady came behind me. I can't even tell you how close. She was so close that her body touched my body. That's how close she came behind me. Nobody was where I was. I was standing on the grass by myself. So imagine standing on a mountain by yourself. That's where I was. And she came all the way over there and brushed her body against my. Now, that was meant to provoke me. I know that. But I try to carry the peace of God with me so that I don't get triggered and do what they want you to do. But the point of me telling y'all this is that God is going to reveal everything. So whereas I have tried to explain this targeting to my mom in the past, I don't anymore. But years ago, I tried to explain this to her. She has seen it in action a couple times, and she saw that, and she was like, well, why would that lady come way from over there to be all up that close to you and not even say anything? Because we don't have to explain it. God is going to reveal this stuff. He's going to reveal it to everybody who needs to know. Okay, everybody probably will not. It probably will not be revealed to every single person, but the Bible said there's nothing hidden that's not going to be revealed. It's going to be revealed. And so whereas she thought she was doing something, really, it was a blessing to me because my mother did notice that. My husband noticed it. Like everybody noticed it because here I am practically across the street by myself. And here's that lady who was standing there perping the whole time. So don't worry. If you guys wish that somebody in your life would believe you, don't worry. Don't worry. God's going to reveal it because you're not crazy. It don't matter how much they try to paint you as crazy because, that's the defense that they have to play that crazy card. But don't worry. It's all going to come out. It's going to come out worldwide, too. It's going to come out. These people, they do so much to me that I'm almost becoming immune to it. Really. It's just constant. It's all the time. Happy New Year's to you too, Alternative Homesteading. Good to see you. Deborah says, so nice to hear you again. Have listened to your talk since you started. Thank you so much, Deborah. Cool Breeze says people get jealous and get satisfaction out of ruining you, playing on your emotions. Well, you know what? You're right. And okay, let's see. It was something. You said people get jealous. That's a hard thing for me to wrap my mind around, that people are actually jealous of you. And I'm not talking about you. I'm saying me. Okay, there are obviously some people jealous of me, and I know this just based on their actions. But I have a hard time wrapping my mind around that because what people don't understand is that I am a person that had, past tense, extremely low self-esteem. So I am really not much self-worth. This was, a younger me. So I could never understand people being jealous. Like, you're jealous of me and I don't even like me. You know what I'm saying? I love me now. God has brought me to this point where I'm a stronger person. I have a high self-esteem now. I love myself, all of that now. But back then, like, what were you jealous of? Like, what are you jealous of now? You know what I mean? Like, if people are living for the Lord is going to bless you accordingly. So, why these people are jealous? But that's exactly what it is. You're right. It's a lot of people that are jealous of you. A lot of people are jealous because you're strong, because, like I said, back then I had a low self-esteem. I was not a strong person, but really that strong person was inside of me. So that strong person is dwelling inside of all of us, I believe, if we're targeted individuals. There's such a strength, there's such a beauty in us, there's such confidence in us, there's the glory of God, upon us, and people are jealous of that. We don't go along to get along. We don't go with the fold. We don't care about being popular. And even if you do now, that strength is residing inside of you. And people see that. They see that. They see that you can beat the odds. They see that they're trying to tear you down every single day. But you still get up and you keep going. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people lose their faith in God throughout this whole ordeal we're going through, but we don't. God got us, and we know this. We can't see how it's all going to unfold, but we know that He got us. And people are extremely jealous of that. They're jealous of the stupidest things. I'm telling you, they're jealous of just because you can get up every morning and go outside. They're jealous of that. Can't stand to see you thriving in life, but you're always going to thrive. No matter if you're having a hard time or not, you're going to thrive. If you're serving God, you're going to be all right. He's going to take care of you. And you know that. And just that knowing, just the fact that you know these things, people are jealous of that. Your own family members hate you. Literally hate you. But everybody grew up together. Everybody was raised by the same parents, grew up in the same house, given the same opportunities. Some were given more opportunities actually than the TI. They were treated better than the TI, but you're thriving. You're thriving. And they hate it. They're jealous of it. The only advice I could give for that is do not associate with those people. Don't. Say, hey, how you doing? Nice little hug. That's it. Because they hate you. And when somebody hates you, they want to destroy you. They want to see you do bad. They want to see you crawling and begging and crawling. And guess what? They won't even give you a glass of water. They'll give you some excuses about why they can't help you. They can give you a glass of water. But you don't hold anything in your heart against anybody. I try my best not to. I ask God, I repent, I do all of that several times a day. I don't want to hold anything in my heart, because you know what? The forgiveness, it ain't for them, it's for you. It's so you not carrying that heavy load. It's so you can make it into the kingdom of God. You don't have to, God got it. He got all of it. He don't need our help. He said vengeance is his. So we don't walk around holding grudges. We just, it is what it is. It really is something to be thankful for. When you open your eyes and you have that revelation that people really are not who they say they are. They're wearing a mask. And then you allow yourself to really think back to years and years and years ago. And it's like, that was always there. I just chose not to see it at that time. So it's something to be thankful for, that the Lord has allowed you to open your eyes to see people for who they really are. And that can be the most devastating, hurtful thing that you will go through. But you have to acknowledge that, and you have to go with it, because you can't change people. And if I could, I wouldn't want to, because you already revealed your true self to me. So I'm good. I'm good. I have to be good. I have to be good. And then when you're hurting, this is what I do. When I'm hurting about something or someone, I find something to be thankful for because there's always something to be grateful for. Always. I'm grateful that the Lord revealed the people to me because I kind of had a hint anyway, but you want to like them because you're genuine. You're a genuine person. Carol says they're jealous of the light which emanates from within. That's true. That is very true. Your light is shining bright, and that's something to be grateful for. Basically, you're chosen. What more do we want? We are chosen. And I was thinking the other day about family. Everybody in your family ain't gonna make it in. I don't care if everybody went to church, everybody gave their life to the Lord, everybody got baptized, everybody take communion, everybody work in the church. Everybody ain't making it in. They're not. A lot of them are playing. They playing church. They're fake Christians. Because you can't be a Christian and then treating the black sheep of the family, who they made the black sheep, which is usually the targeted person. Everybody ain't making it in. They're just not. They're not. You said they get satisfaction out of ruining you. I don't know what you mean by that because people can try to ruin you, but when God has his hand in your life, you're not going to be ruined. It might look like ruin because you might say, well, I lost my apartment. They ruined me. I lost my car. They ruined me. No, they didn't ruin you because God got something better for you. Those things kind of had to happen. That's how I look at my life. Those things had to happen because I had to see who they were. I had to see who they were. God is revealing these people. He pulling the covers off of them so you could see who they are. They didn't ruin you. They really blessed you. Because now a whole new world is going to open up without them. Without them. Now you're not dealing with them no more. So now the devil got to find another way to get in your life. I see this in my own life. Once that person is exposed and you get rid of that person out of your life, because I personally, I believe in no contact. Once you reveal yourself to me, it's no contact for me. That's a little harsh for some people, but I'm a cold turkey kind of person. Like, I'm done with you. I'm done. Because more than likely, I have probably given you a lot of chances, trying to figure this whole thing out. You know how you trying to, okay, well, maybe it was just me. Maybe I was just thinking that. Maybe they didn't really mean that. Everybody makes mistakes. You reason with yourself. But once God has really, really shown me, like he been trying to show me forever, and I'm finally opening my eyes, then it's no contact for me. No contact. I could cry about it, be upset about it, think about it, wake up at night about it, but I am no contact because I know that person hates me. And I don't want to be around nobody who hates me because they're not going to treat me right. If you hate somebody, you're not going to treat them right. You're going to treat them bad. And if you're the type of person that would actually get in on somebody else's targeting, trying to destroy someone, why would I want, why? Why would I want that person in my life? No. No. But I don't think that they can destroy you. And if you lose a lot of things in the process of people treating you bad in this targeting, which most TIs do, you lose a lot of material things, but God's going to give all that back tenfold. So don't worry about it. And if he don't, that means you wasn't supposed to have it. Because we think we know what's good for us, but we don't. But God does. And God is really trying to show us that all these material things, they don't mean much at all. They really don't. We need them because we're stuck in this satanic system that requires that we have money, that we have shelter, that we have clothes, that we have those kind of things. But God's going to provide our every need according to his riches and glory. He's been doing it. It may not be as much as you want, it may not be the exact items you want, but he got us. We don't need all that. We don't need it. You say people playing on your emotions. This is Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze said, people get jealous and get satisfaction out of ruining you, playing on your emotions. Well, let me see. Because I'm going to say this without being harsh, but I grew up an extremely emotional person where if someone said something to me, it would make me cry. If people shunned me, which a lot of people did, even when I was young, now I know it was targeting, but I didn't back then. That would hurt my feelings, and I would be depressed, um, and I would cry. Like crying was my thing. Like I really, really cried a lot. Um, but now that I know, it's like you go through a lot of emotions when you don't know you're targeted. You go through more extreme, I think, at least for me, more extreme emotions like the anger and the crying and all of that. But once it's been revealed and you know what you're dealing with, um, like I said, I don't want to be insensitive, but just for myself, now I don't really allow people, to be emotionally abusive to me because like I said, I'll just cut you off, like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So when you say people are playing on your emotions, don't let them. Don't let them. You know, that's easier said than done. I know that. But you're in control. You're in control. And if you do feel some emotions, because we're human and we do have anger, sad, happiness, we have emotions and we should have emotions. But, you know, I always say feel what you feel. Like, I mean, if I get hurt by something, someone now or angry, I feel that, I allow myself to feel that. But the important thing is I try to move past it, pretty fast. I try to move past it pretty fast. Yeah, I felt real sad about that because I'm human. I'm going to feel sad, but move past it. But as far as people playing on your emotions and playing in your head, and trying to manipulate your emotions, um, take control over that. Just like I mentioned the lady in the store the other day when I was trying to take something back, and she was really trying to bait me into being triggered, and I identified that from the beginning. So my go-to thing to do is to just shut down. And the Lord has really been helping me with that a lot lately. Because we don't have to win every argument. We don't have to go back and forth with people. That's what I'm trying to say. We choose to do that. And I have chosen to go back and forth with people a lot. But lately, I'm choosing not to. Because that lady in the store, like, I'm not going back and forth with her saying, Walmart allows you to take your stuff back. So why you won't let me take this back and give me a credit? Because I know I've been shopping here forever. That's what the carnal me wanted to say. But the spiritual side of me said, just get quiet. Get quiet. Get quiet. I could stand there. I could argue with you back and forth. But why? You're not going to manipulate my emotions. Not today. Not today. Because I'm tapped into the spirit today, so not today. It's not going to happen. But I chose to just say to myself, okay, Renata, just take your things and then go home, get the receipt from your husband, and come back. It was an inconvenience to go back, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not that serious. I'm not going to get bent all out of shape because you choose to try to start something with me, to try to, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what your exact situation is when you say that, people try to play with your emotions. But as a targeted person, it happens a lot. People try to play with our emotions. People try to trigger us. They try to manipulate us. They basically trying to set you up so you can go off. You know, it's not worth it. It's like, you could pick your battles. And for me, that wasn't worth it. Normally, I would have stood there and went back and forth, and I know the policy, and, go get the manager. And I wasn't in the mood for that day. Oh, I just went home, got my receipt because I knew my husband had it. I just didn't get it before I left the house, and I went back. A lot of this stuff we choose. Not the blame is not on the target. I'm not saying that, but we choose. In other words, we teach people how to treat us. You know what I'm saying? By what we accept. So the lady was standing there still talking. Okay, well, even if you do go get your receipt, when you come back, we're still not going to honor it. Da, da, da. I just left her standing there talking. Like, why am I going to argue with you? Like, why? Because I know when I get my receipt, what can you say? Like they try to bait you. People constantly trying to bait you. I knew that my husband paid for it and paid for it with cash. So how are you going to tell me that I can't get my cash back? But I didn't need to explain all of that to her. I didn't feel a need to. There was a point in my life where I did feel a need to say all of that, but I didn't feel a need to do that. So, whatever your situation is, just try to take a moment, take a deep breath, think things through. Understand that the goal is to get a rise out of you. I don't care if it's your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your cousin, your auntie, your coworker, your neighbor. If they are targeting you, they want to get a rise out of you. They need that negative reaction. Your neighbors who constantly do things to you, the people at the store who constantly the whole goal is to get a reaction, for you to fit into that mold that they created for you, calling you mentally ill, saying that you're not a stable person, saying that you're a dangerous person. They need you to fit into that mold. And that's what we need to understand. They have already created this stick figure, what they call them, I forget what they call that. They need you to fit into that rumor that they have spread on you. Oh, she's crazy. She's mentally ill. She's this, she's that. Don't let them do that to you, because you're none of that. You're not crazy. You're not a person that goes around causing problems. You don't get a rise of constantly having conflict. That's not who you are. That's not who you are. That light that somebody talked about, how God has that light shining in us, they want to dim that light. They don't want people to see that light. They don't want that light to spread. That light is infectious. That light can light your light is like a candle. If you put it up against somebody else, it could light them. You could spread the joy from you to them. But if you're always in a negative headspace, not because you're a negative person, because people are constantly projecting this negativity on you, on me, on all of us, we don't have to buy into that. Will there ever be times where you have to go into a negative space? I'm pretty sure there will be. As they say, just keep on living. Yeah, there's going to be times where you may have to go there with some people. But it's not every day. Like these people want every day to be some conflict. No, I'm not part of your cult. I'm not part of that. No, I'm over here with God's chosen, and that's where I want to stay. So you don't have to buy into that, you know. If something happens where you have to go there, you know, in a negative way, of course you never want to be violent in any kind of way. But there are times where we have to stand up for ourselves, you know, and it may not be a pleasant experience. But do that. You know, stand up for yourself. You should. In a non-violent way. Let me stress that. Very non-violent. You know, but yeah, of course, you stand up for yourself. But you even do that with class, you know. I have just become, and like I said, it's age. I'm sure it is because with age comes wisdom. But at least it should. Right now where I am in my life, I'm one of those I said what I said kind of people. Like that's what I said, and now I'm quiet. I have no problems going quiet. I can just go quiet. Sometimes I'm, but most of the time I just say what I have to say, and you know I come in peace and I leave in peace because that's how I want to feel. I get to feel how I want to feel. You don't get to tell me how I'm going to feel today, you know? And that's how everybody should be. You decide how you want to feel. You decide how your day is going to go. You pray on your day. Every morning I pray. Throughout the day, I pray. And this is how I want to feel. So no matter what you do, as long as you keep it over there, stay on over there with that, all that, then we're going to be good, you know? And I'm gonna be okay, you know. But that's the thing. With that being said, they constantly cross boundaries. Like I said, that lady came so close that her back rubbed my back. See, they cross boundaries. That's the problem. That's the problem. Cause all that verbal stuff, like we can get past that, but they cross boundaries. So that's where the Lord has to really, really, really help us. You know, that's why you don't want to go out of the house all triggered and stuff because then something like that happened and then that could just go left, you know. But we live and we learn and we constantly grow and God helps us through it. So you'll be fine. But yeah, don't let people manipulate your emotions. I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but seems to be only when alone there is peace and commune with Jesus. Alone is not a bad thing, you guys. Not for me. It's not a bad thing. Hi, Fortnite. Happy New Year's to you, too. Deborah says you have something they don't have. Don't know what it is. They want to take it from you. Yeah, we definitely can't let them. Carol says Nehemiah 8 and 10 says the joy of the Lord is your strength. That is true. You need strength. That means you need the joy of the Lord. Cool Breeze says, some of my life get ruined while some of my life is blessed. Someone I knew did a terrible thing to me, but I've come to terms that it is what it is. I decided to keep my distance. You're right. Yeah, if that person did something terrible to you, and I don't know what that was, but then yeah, you should keep your distance. You really should. And I mean, if it was terrible, more than a distance, like no contact, like no, don't answer the phone, don't, you know, because it'll just get worse. It won't get better. Sorry that happened to you. Carol says it's all about recognizing a person's spiritual orientation. I agree. Hi, Edith. Edith says our salvation is triggering their demons. That's right. You hope most people have common sense and know right from wrong. Not everyone has self-control. There are so few born again out here. We're surrounded. Well, yeah. We are the few that's chosen. We have to stand strong. Carol says you're too pretty to cry. You know what? Crying is very cleansing to me. It's very cleansing. And I don't cry like I used to. Ooh, when I was younger, I was probably the most depressed child in the world. I was always crying when I was younger. Carol says you can tell it's spiritual because the abuse tactics go around in a loop. Nothing new under the sun. That's true. Rochelle says my gang stalkers have repented and I need to do the same. Well, you know what? The Bible say work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So you work out yours. We all should be repenting. And they work out theirs. Cool Bree says, don't mean to distract you, but you help me understand a lot in life. Oh, good. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. All right, I just want to pull over to read the messages. I will carry on. I can't believe how fast these days went, you guys. Oh my gosh, I've been off work since Christmas Eve, but here we are again. Time to go back to work already. Our streets are terrible here, you guys. Potholes everywhere. Mess your car up. So I'm probably gonna get silent as I drive home. But you guys can type whatever you want. Carol says we're not perfect, but we've not sold out to the evil one. That's true. And I won't. I will not be selling out. I will be standing for the Lord no matter what. All the way to the end. No matter what. What are y'all doing tonight? Does anybody watch the what used to be the Dick Clark countdown, but the Times Square countdown? Does anybody watch that? I do. I think I'll watch that while I cook tonight. I think I'm gonna cook tonight because that way tomorrow I won't have to do anything. guys hear a lot of gunshots by your house on New Year's? I think we have in the past. Well, you guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm all talked out. And I can't read it because I'm driving. Can't read the chat. So the bottom line is, I wanted to wish everybody a very happy New Year. Be safe if you go out tonight. Stay prayed up, and I really wish you guys a very happy and prosperous 2025. And we'll be talking soon, okay, you guys? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.